Hey there guys, this is NDM here, welcome you back to another episode of Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask 3 Heart Run. Okay, so in the last episode we scaled up to the top of Stone Tower, and in this episode we're going to be making a start on the dungeon. Alright, so the flip side of the dungeon, or the right side, like the normal side of the dungeon which we're on right now, is actually easy. But then when you start coming to the point where you have to start flipping it from right side to upside down, it's gonna start getting a little bit more complicated. But what's gonna make this dungeon even more easier is that we're not gonna be bothering with a stray fairy, so we can just pretty much breeze through most of this. And I am feeling better today. I did manage to get my sleep, so hopefully recording today won't be as bad as what it was yesterday. I only recorded one video yesterday, even though I intended to record several. But things weren't meant to be, I guess. Alright, so you want to go this side first. Take the left-hand door, and you'll come into this maze right here, full of real bomb twos. Yeah, we can't call these things fake bomb twos. Alright, so get our bombs ready. There are some tough mini-bosses in here actually. There's that mini-boss you have to fight, the one that's got the massive scythe. Yeah, he's a bit of a pain in the ass, and he will be. We're doing it with 3 hearts. Yeah, some parts of this dungeon's not going to be so easy, but yeah, there are some you have to use the Elegy of Emptiness on, but actually no, you can use two of these wooden crates here, and you don't have to use the Elegy of Emptiness 3 times. One for each form, so you'd use one for Link and Zora Link and Goron Link, but you don't have to do that if you got the 2 crates unsmashed. If that's a real word, unsmashed. Alright, we'll use the Elegy of Emptiness. If I can. There we go. There's only going to be like a few puzzles in this dungeon that's really going to screw me up. There's that one where you have to use the mirrors in the room with all those little tiny black bows. Yeah, that room's a bit of a pain in the ass trying to do that, because you need to be really quick in there. Oh fuck it, I'm just gonna use the Zora mask. I could have done it as Link, but oh god damn it! I always screw up on the same 2 notes. It's the right note and then the up note that you have to push on the C control stick. Alright, you can get your stinky ass out of here. I actually haven't been up to much today. There's not really been a lot that I've been doing, just chilling out, playing PS4 on GTA 5, and that's it. Nothing too interesting. I don't think there's going to be anything interesting going on tomorrow either. I'm just going to have another chilled out day, because these 2 days are my 2 days off. Tuesday and Wednesday, and then Thursday and Friday I go back in. But Thursday and Friday I finish early, so that's always good, you know. It's always good to finish off early. You don't want to be stuck in work for too long, you know. Nobody does. Everyone just wants to get out as quickly as they can. Just go in and then go out. Alright, this is the dungeon map right here. I've been doing a little bit of scavenging around the internet about ROM hacks and such, and I've come across a Majora's Mask Master Quest ROM hack. Apparently there is such a thing as a Majora's Mask Master Quest ROM hack, but I can't seem to find any trace of it anywhere on the internet. So I've been trying to look for it, you know, going on YouTube videos and seeing if any YouTubers have posted a link for it, but it doesn't seem like they have, because YouTubers, and including myself, when it comes, if I ever do so happen to do a tutorial, which will never happen, on how to get emulators, because I imagine the majority of most people now know how to get emulators, but when people do tutorials like that, they don't like to expose links to websites, because that's how they get taken down. Like Emu Paradise, because the reason why Mega Upload, now I don't know if any of you, well, I think most of you, yeah, most of you will remember Mega Upload. It was a pretty popular downloading website, and it got taken down, and I can't remember exactly the main reason why it got taken down, but everyone used to post links to Mega Upload on YouTube, on their YouTube videos, saying, hey, here's how you get a certain file, and blah blah blah, go to this link down below in the description. And it would usually be a link of Mega Upload or Mediafire, but Mediafire hasn't been taken down yet, and that's been used loads of times in YouTube videos as well. So I don't understand why Mega Upload got taken down, but Mediafire is still up and running. Unless Mega Upload wasn't a legit website, maybe it was like a fake kind of thing, but Mediafire is like a legit website, I don't know. But something happened to it, and it's been down for about 4 years now, because I used to get my SRB2 WODs from the... And for those that you don't know what SRB2 is, it's a Sonic fan-made game for the PC. And it's probably the best Sonic fan-made game on the computer that you can download. It's probably the most popular one as well. Like, loads of people used to play online on that, including myself. I've had some good memories on that game, actually. But not many people play it online anymore, sadly. There's not that many people who do. From when I've last checked, there's like 1 or 2, 3 servers that were on. But I don't play it regular. I only go on it every so often now. I mean, I used to be on it all the time, because it used to be popular back then. But ever since the new updates of it have come out, and they got rid of SRB2 2. I can't remember what the version was. It was GTE or something. SRB2 GTE. Yeah, ever since that got taken down offline, like, not many people have been playing it anymore, because GTE was the best online exe file for it, because basically GTE was an exe file. It wasn't an official SRB2 game. It's like SRB2 Riders. Like, that's not an official update for it. It's just an extension, I guess you would say. But that's basically what GTE was, and GTE had the best ROMs on there. No, not ROMs, WOD files. Yeah, it had the best WOD files on there. It also had SA City, which was the most popular hub map that everyone used to roleplay in. And I'm going way back. This is like in 2009 when GTE was at its prime. Like, everyone was on it, and I included myself. I used to play it a lot. I don't know if GTE was active. I think it was made in 2008, GTE, and then it stopped being inactive around about 2011. They took the servers down for it. I think there's still a way you can play it online, but I'm not sure. There might be like a proxy thing you have to do in order to get online to work on it. So we've got some more key, which means we can go through here now. And this is the room that I was talking about, the big gigantic pain in the ass room, where all the mirrors are and all the bows that come after you, these little things. Yeah, I guess you guys are familiar with those by now. You got them in Woodfall Temple, you got them in Snowhead Temple, You don't actually have them in Great Bay Temple, oddly enough. It's the only dungeon in the game where you don't have them. Right, I think we can just skip out burning these sun faces down, I think. Because all you want to do is get to the other side of the room here and burn that sun face block down so you can get to the other side of the room. Because burning these sun faces down only makes chests appear, and inside those chests are stray fairies, and they aren't of any use to us, so that'll be wasting our time. So we'll have to try and do this as quickly as we can, preferably. Yeah, get rid of those things first before you do this. Yeah, I might screw this up a few times because you have to be on the ball with this. And then you have to shine this one for as long as it takes. And then go for it. Just go for it. There we go. Well, that wasn't so bad. I managed to do it first time round. Okay, it was probably because I had that long pause of no bows appearing. So I got a good chance to shine the mirror for as long as possible. Ah, yes, this room. Okay. Yeah, we can pretty much skip out this room as well because everything you do in here is all stray fairy related as well. This dungeon is actually very compact. There aren't that many rooms, to be honest with you. In terms of shortness, I'd say that this dungeon is probably more like it's got less rooms in it than what Great Bay does and what Snowhead does. Well, obviously it's got less rooms than what Snowhead does, because Snowhead is the most largest dungeon in floors as well. It's got like, how many floors has it got? Like 8, something like that. Alright, so we're at the mini boss already. Here we go. It's the Garrow Master. We actually haven't even encountered a Garrow yet, so this is the first time we'll actually encounter a Garrow. But if you put the Garrow's mask on in Icona Canyon, you'll fight the weaker version of this. And basically what the Garrows do, they tell you little bits of information about Icona Canyon, but most of it's all plot related stuff, and you already know the plot if you've beaten the game before, so there would be no use in me showing it. Right, for this boss I think you're meant to not Z target it, you're actually meant to just attack it without Z targeting, because he'll do that jump thing and then disappear and reappear again at some other space in the room to which you'll attack him, because he'll act all surprised. You gotta make sure you stay away from his spin attack when you hit him. That's probably the only thing you gotta worry about. I don't know how many hits this is gonna take to kill with a Kokiri sword. That's what I'm kind of worried about. That's how long this is going to take. Yeah, I just want to do a forward slash there to do extra damage, so that might make this fight go a little bit quicker. We can try again, actually, if we want. Yep. I guess you could just use your shield as soon as that happens. You have enough time to get back up and use your shield before he does his attack. And he's down for the count. And watch this, he's going to do a suicide. Yeah, he's going to commit suicide. To think I could be defeated, although my rival you are spectacular. I shall take my bow by opening my heart and revealing my wisdom. If you shoot that which releases the sacred golden light into the blood-stained red emblem outside the temple, it shall rearrange things in which the earth is born in the heavens and the moon is born on the earth. Do not forget these words. Die I shall, leaving no corpse. That is the lore of us Garrow. Yeah, that's kind of how I would want to die, actually. Well, not by blowing myself up, but, you know, like when I'm dead, I don't want to be... I just can't bear the thought of my dead corpse rotting in some gravestone, like in a coffin somewhere. I just can't bear the thought of it. It's just gross. I'd rather have myself get cremated and turned into ash and then have someone spread my ashes somewhere. I don't want to be left rotting in the ground, you know. That's just not even worth thinking about. What's this turned into, some kind of morbid episode? We're talking about some really deep shit here, you know. Not that I'm planning my funeral or anything, I'm just saying that I'm thinking ahead of, like, that kind of stuff. Alright, so we got our first encounter with an Igor, which can only be killed by light arrows. So make sure you stock up on plenty of magic when killing these guys, because I've actually tried every possible way of killing these things without the light arrows, and trust me, there is no way of doing it, and it's quicker as well to use the light arrows. You might be able to kill him with a hook shot, but I don't think so. You can only do damage to him when he does that yellow eye animation, when he does... yeah, that's the only time that you can attack him, and I was not expecting that. I got a stray fairy by accident, but yeah, that doesn't matter. It's not like I'm collecting them all anyway, but... collecting one isn't gonna do any damage. It's fine. Right, so now we can go upside down, because we've done everything, as far as I'm aware, on the right side up side of the dungeon. The right side up side of the dungeon, yeah. I can't seem to get up this ladder because I'm being cockblocked by this friggin' dragonfly. Get out of the way, dude. Let me climb up the ladder so I can get out of this dungeon. And the reason why this is one of the most coolest and most unique dungeons in any Zelda game is the fact that you get to go upside down. And you don't see that in any other Zelda dungeons, so that's what makes it cool. Oh god, what am I doing? No, I thought it was on top of the head shaped structure there for a second, but no, you gotta move these blocks out the way to turn it upside down. That's not the right block. You want to get the middle one to come out first. And yeah, there it is. Alright, okay. So unfortunately we have to play it one more time before we go upside down. So... unfortunately. Hey, I've got my bunny ears on. Shouldn't Link be wearing bunny ears? Like, when I played the Elegy of Emptiness, the animation should have brought up the bunny ears. That'd have been funny. And that, I don't want the fire arrows. I want the damn I want the damn light arrows, not the fire. Whoa, dude, don't fall now. Do not fall down. That's the last thing I want to happen. Well, even if I did fall, I could use the Song of Soaring to get back up to where I was, but then that would just drag things out even more, because then we'd have to pull the blocks out from the other side of the chasm to make a bridge to the other side again. Alright, so this is it. This is the upside down version of Stone Tower Temple. And you can also see the moon up here sometimes as well. If you look down at the sky, you can kind of see it down there. So basically, if the moon is upside down and we're upside down, does that technically mean the moon is going to crash into the sky and like launch off into orbit instead of crashing into Termina? Because, you know, that would help. That would make perfect sense, actually. You got these like Triforce engravings on these blocks here. And this is what it looks like upside down. It actually looks really pretty on the night of the final day. If you come in here on the night of the final day and you come into this very first room, it looks so pretty, but I'm not going to show that because I don't want to go to the night of the final day, because that would pressure me into getting the dungeon done as quickly as I can without screwing up, and I wouldn't have enough time to do that. So in case I do make any screw-ups, then yeah, I wouldn't have enough time to do it, because then the moon would end up crashing, and then that would be my own fault, and and my stupidity would have caused that. Alright guys, I think I'm going to end off the episode here and we'll continue on in the next episode. So, in the next episode of Let's Play Majora's Mask 3 Heart Run, we shall be making a start on the upside down version of Stone Tower Temple to make some more progress in here. So until then, this is NDM saying thanks for watching, take over to see you in the next video, and goodbye.